Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, welcome to the Cricket Happening show. Unfortunately, the first, I had already uploaded the video of India. Actually, I had prepared a full match report. I had given complete description of a full report about India beating South Africa in the first match today by 26 runs. But unfortunately, probably due to YouTube problems, it's still saying that it is processing. So I wouldn't know whether that video is going to go through, unfortunately. But as you know, my dear friends and subscribers, you are the ones who actually are such an important part of this Cricket Happening show. I'm once again coming to this cricket show and doing it, but probably not with that same enthusiasm, because I just got a bit disheartened that the first video didn't go through, because I had put in a lot of effort there and I had really given you lots of descriptions. But now probably I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rush through it, probably do a small summary of it. Okay, so the first match today was played at the ICC Champions Trophy 2013, kicked off between India and South Africa. Played at Sophia Gardens in Cardiff today. It was the first match of the ICC Champions Trophy 2013. And well, South African captain won the toss in a very good conditions. I thought it was the right decision for him. He inserted the Indians to bat first. For India, it was a very good opening partnership. In fact, what Dhoni did is he actually got Rohit Sharma to open with Shikar Dhawan, so kept the right hand left hand combination going there, which was very good. And it was good to see Rohit Sharma and Shikar Dhawan negotiate the initial overs very nicely. It was bowled by Morne Morkel and Sutsobe. The reason being, as I said, the conditions were cloudy, the ball was moving about, there was a lot of carry for the bowlers. And Rohit Sharma and Shikar Dhawan took it very easy. They just bided their time at the crease and took things in a pretty easy way and just played out the first few overs. But once they got their eye in, they had the measure of the pitch. They knew exactly what to do, and then started unfurling some beautiful strokes. In fact, Rohit Sharma, as you know, is a sweet timer of the ball. It's only a matter of his talent not being flowering. But today he was in full bloom. And at the other end, Rohit Sharma was the one who was getting all the strike. Shikar Dhawan was getting only minority of the strike. But whenever he used to get strike, he used to stroke the ball sweetly and fluently. And both of them already set up a platform for India. The reason that India reached 331 for 7 was thanks in the main to that opening partnership. And Shikar Dhawan actually getting his maiden one-day international century. Not only that, and also getting his first century in a major tournament. In fact, Shikar Dhawan, as you know, it just came into prominence with that with the Test match 100, which is in his name now. He holds a proud record of hitting the fastest Test 100 ever in Test matches. That was against Australia. So Shikar Dhawan just carried on in the same vein, and today he played a very good innings of 114 of just 94 deliveries, 12 fours and 1 6. Rohit Sharma contributing 65 of 81 balls with 8 fours and 1 6. What was important was the partnership, which really laid the platform for India to really put up a high score of 331 and win the match against South Africa. In fact, Shikar Dhawan played cheekily. He played some very good pull shots. As I said, both the batsmen were very fluent in their stroke making, and it was a real treat to watch. The 127 run partnership were put up in 22 overs. It was some scintillating batting from both Rohit Sharma and Shikar Dhawan. Shikar Dhawan also was very severe on Lonwabo Sutsobe, whom he hit for a 6, and that was a beautiful 6 because he had actually come down the wicket to Sutsobe and lofted him over into the side screen for a 6. Rohit Sharma hit a 6 over the point region, and that was another good shot that Rohit Sharma played. So the partnership was 127. After that, well, they got some good company. Virat Kohli made 31 or 41 balls with 2 fours. In fact, Virat Kohli, what he was doing is when once the first wicket went for India at 127, Virat Kohli very smartly decided to give all the strike to Shikar Dhawan instead of he taking the strike. So what he did is he was not really hitting much boundaries. If you look at Virat Kohli's innings, he only made 31 of 41 balls with 2 fours. But other than that, it was Shikar Dhawan who was actually farming the strike, because Virat Kohli was taking the singles and giving all the strike to Dhawan, who was looking in good touch. And as I said, Dhawan picked up his maiden one-day international century, 114 of 94 ball, 12 fours and 1 6, which fetched him the man of the match award, and rightly so. Dinesh Karthik contributed 14 of 15 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. And Dhoni, as usual, playing some power pack strokes with 27 of 26 balls with 3 4s. And then the other person who played there was Ravindra Jadeja, who was there till the end to take this innings to take the Indian score to 331, because I said the platform was set by Rohit Sharma and Shikar Dhawan. And Ravindra Jadeja slammed 47 of 29 balls, 7 4s and 1 6. And he was, was keeping room outside his off stump and really slamming the ball hard. He also hit one very good 6, 331 for 7. For South Africa, well, looking at the bowling, first talking about Morne Morkel, that was a real blow for South Africa, because already they had lost. Dale Steyn was not playing in this match. And Morne Morkel had a side strain. And if you look at the bowling figures, Morne Morkel was the one who was very, very economical. It was very sad that Morne Morkel couldn't further bowl in this match, and that was a big blow for South Africa. So Morne Morkel ended up with 6.5 overs, no maiden, none for 27. Sotsobe was taken to the cleaners, especially Shikar Dhawan was very, very severe on Sotsobe. I suppose the majority of the runs was of Sotsobe's bowling was scored by Shikar Dhawan. 10 overs, no maiden, 2 for 83 for him. Cleanville also got the similar treatment to what Sotsobe got. 10 overs, no maiden, none for 81. McLaren was amongst the wickets. 10 overs, no maiden, 3 for 70. Peterson 3.1 overs, no maiden, none for 24. And JP Duminy, Peterson, the reason 3.1 overs because he completed that last ball that Morkel couldn't bowl. And Duminy was the one who actually exercised some restraint, in the sense he really brought some sanity to the proceedings with the way the Indian batsmen were playing. Duminy was the one who actually was brought in by de Villiers, and Duminy really arrested the run flow, and he completed his quota in a very nice manner. 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 42. And as far as South Africa were concerned, the target of 331 was a pretty huge one, and they lost 2 early wickets. Colin Ingram trying to shape a ball, shaping to play a drive through the cover region, was snapped up by Raina on the slips of the bowling of Bhuvneshwar Kumar for 6. Hashim Amla, after playing some sweetly timed boundaries, was gone. He was caught behind as the underedge of the bowling of Umesh Yadav for 22. And what was good about Hashim Amla's dismissal was Hashim Amla didn't even wait for the umpire's decision. As soon as he knew that he actually got an edge onto the ball, he didn't even wait for the umpire's decision, started walking like Adam Gilchrist, which was pretty sporting on the part of Hashim Amla, not putting the umpires under any pressure. And after that, what South Africa did at 31 for 2, they promoted a pinch hitter, Robin Peterson, to join A.B. de Villiers. And A.B. de Villiers and Robin Peterson at the crease. And Robin Peterson, if you look at that, what South Africa were doing best was that even though they had a big run rate of more than 6 overs, they were probably going at a clip of more than 7 runs. So they were almost over the required run rate when Robin Peterson and A.B. de Villiers were in control. And Robin Peterson and A.B. de Villiers repaired the damage pretty quickly. From 31 for 2, they took the score to 155. So that essentially meant that it was a 124 run partnership between Robin Peterson and Villiers. And Robin Peterson, let me tell you, even though he was sent as a pinch hitter, there was no heroics by Robin Peterson. There was no big shots played. There was nothing hit over. Everything was played in a perfect manner. He was definitely hitting the ball. And A.B. de Villiers, well, he was pretty sedate. But what he was doing best was, as and when an opportunity presented itself, used to throw his bat and actually gets runs, get boundaries. And Robin Peterson, a similar way. And if you look at it, Robin Peterson and A.B. de Villiers didn't really look like, really looking dangerous, like hitting lots of boundaries and sixes. But what they were doing best was they're picking up the singles, they were rotating the strike well. And the main thing about it was there was a very professional approach by Robin Peterson and A.B. de Villiers, who put on 134 in pretty quick time, because the 25th over, South Africa had 155 on the board, and this was the time when South African innings, after first losing 2 early wickets, then a good recovery being staged by Robin Peterson being promoted in the batting order along with A.B. de Villiers, suddenly things started going down for South Africa, because started losing wickets at regular intervals, with Robin Peterson getting run out on 68 of 72 balls with 6 4s. It was a very needless run out actually, because it was a wonderful fielding effort by Jadeja, because Jadeja swooped down the ball and picked up the ball and threw it to Dhoni. Because when Robin Peterson was absolutely stunned, he was stranded mid-pitch, because he never expected Jadeja to really pull off such a good fielding effort there. And Jadeja was by far the best fielder today. AB de Villiers, well, he made 70 runs, and next was Dumini to depart. Dumini was LBW bowled Jadeja for 14, and AB de Villiers was caught Jadeja bowled Yadav for 70 of 71 balls with 7 fours. But this was a good partnership between Robin Peterson and AB de Villiers for the third wicket. But after that, things really fell down. Dumini was gone for 14. Faf du Plessis was joined by David Miller, and this was another big turning point according to me. As you know, David Miller, he's such a dangerous batsman. He has been in some pink form during the IPL 2013, and he likes to whack the ball. He can clear the fence, and it was a real shame as Faf du Plessis actually flicked the ball down the onside and went for a single. And in the meanwhile, Faf du Plessis, while running from the non-striker's end, he slipped. And he slipped and he started running towards the striker's end. But what happened was David Miller was running like a hare, and he was herring down the other end. And by the time probably Faf du Plessis decided not to run, but it was too late. By the time it was all over, as Raina had relayed the ball, and it was Ishant Sharma and Raina combination which got them out, and it was a real shame and sad to see David Miller depart without even facing a ball, because he could be a game changer according to me, and I thought that was the turning point in the game. Many persons would probably feel Robin Peterson's wicket or de Villiers' wicket was the turning point. I would rather differ and say David Miller being run out without not even facing a ball was out for duck was a big turning point, because you know what immense damage he could do to the bowlers if he were to remain at the crease. And then after that, Faf du Plessis, then there was another very entertaining partnership between Faf du Plessis and Ryan McLaren. Ryan McLaren was timing the ball sweetly, and Faf du Plessis was also playing some good shots over the top. The batting power play was there, and it was looking a bit dangerous for India, because what happened was it was a very quick partnership in no time. In 50 runs were added in 4.4 overs between Faf du Plessis and McLaren. But once that partnership was broken, when du Plessis was caught by Raina in the deep, trying to go over the top of the bowling of Ishant Sharma and the batting power play, it was gone for 30 of 23 balls with 5 fours. And then it was only left to Ryan McLaren, who on a losing effort played a splendid innings, splendid unbeaten innings of 71 of 61 balls with 11 fours and 1 6. Did not get any support from the other end, as Cleanfield was out for 4, so Tsobe was out for 3, and Mone Watker was the last man to go, clean bowled by Kumar for 8. And Ryan McLaren was left high and dry, not out, on a very splendid 71, I thought, which was, as I said, he was striking the ball very fluently. The strokes were really flowing smoothly from the bat. He has a very good, his stroke making was absolutely superb. It was very sad to see Ryan McLaren standing amongst the ruins there, not out on 71 of 61 balls, 11 fours and 1 6. And South African innings ended in the 50th over, in the final ball, with Markel being clean bowled, and they played all the 50 overs, but they were all out for 305. As I said, Ryan McLaren, if he could have only got some support, if David Miller had stayed there, it's ifs are ifs and buts are buts, but it's just, I'm just surmising that probably if David Miller or the other batsmen could give some support to Ryan McLaren, because he played a wonderful innings. Really feel sad for McLaren, but again, as I said, India winning the match by 26 runs. For India, I would say the main effort was, one was Dhoni's ringing of bowling changes were very good. He was captaining the side well. What he did was he used the spinners a lot. If you look at the pace bowlers, they leaked a lot of runs. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar 7 overs 49 runs and 2 wickets for Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Umesh Yadav 10 overs costing him 75 runs and 2 wickets. Ishant Sharma 8 overs for 66 runs and 2 wickets. But look at the spinners, what they did. 10 overs no maiden, none for 47 for Ashwin. Jadeja pick up the bowlers by a mile, 9 overs 1 maiden, 31 runs and 2 wickets, and in addition to that, his fielding effort was absolutely exemplary. Took some good catches, some fielding efforts, good run-outs, and David Miller's run-out was affected by other one. He had the run-out of Robin Peterson, which had a real bearing on the game. And Suresh Raina bowled 6 overs for 36 runs. So India picked up 2 points against South Africa. Shikar Dhawan was named man of the match. And dear fans, friends and subscribers, tomorrow's match is between Pakistan and West Indies. I'll be there with a full match report. As I said, the previous match report that I did, it was a full description, but it didn't go through. I still see that YouTube, it says processing. It's not my problem, it's a YouTube problem. So once again, I've done just a summary. I wouldn't say a full report, just a summary. but I thought it was a good game of cricket, and I thought India started off the campaign well, and it was a good start, I think, an electric start to the ICC Champions Trophy 2013. So hopefully we have some great games coming again, in the sense tomorrow we have Pakistan West Indies playing at the Oval. That's a day game. So that's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. Sorry, please bear with me that I couldn't give you the full, but probably if that other YouTube video comes up, that will be great. You can hear my full description, but in case it doesn't come through, this is there for the summary. So thanks for your company and thanks for your cooperation, dear cricket fans, friends and subscribers. Your host Ram, returning you back to the studios. Thank you.